the law office of AlanSegal. Hey, Alan, how are you?
Great. How you doing, Rick?
Excellent. Tough commute to get over here?
Yeah. It actually took me about 30 sequels to get here.
I don't even recognize him. I've never seen him with full pants and a jacket on before.
Jeff's never seen me with clothes on. I play tennis with Jeff a lot.
Is he really as good as he self-proclaims?
No.
I have never told Rick that I was a good tennis player. He's just a troublemaker.
Jeff tries. No, he's actually very good.
Alan,
I was last week.
Gotcha. Tell us about what you do.
Well, I'm an attorney. I've been practicing law for over 30 years. My office is in Needham at 175 Highland Ave. Over the years, I've done almost everything in terms of general practice. I've done criminal cases, divorce cases, accident cases, a lot of real estate work. Right now, I focus mainly on real estate. I do a lot of business formations for new businesses, for startup companies. I do some estate planning. Those are generally the areas.
You're like an old-fashioned lawyer.
Yes.
A GP.
A GP, correct.
Yeah. Now, Alan, starting a business is very difficult, and the way a lot of people are setting up LLCs.
Yes.
How do you advise someone on what the best strategy is?
Well, first of all, I need to know a little bit about the people themselves, and then the nature of the business that they're going to form. And from there, I can advise them as to the best structure to use or the best entity to use for a business. And that there are generally about 4 different types of entities. There's obviously the sole proprietorship, where you just throw out your shingle, so to speak, or put your sign out in the window and conduct business. There is a partnership where you have someone that you're very familiar with and you want to join in to start up a business. Then there's the corporation, which is much more structured, where you have stock and stock certificates, and you could have people subscribe to the business or invest in the business. And then there's the LLC and LLPs, which are called limited liability companies or limited liability partnerships. And those are really the entities that are most recommended in this day and time.
Are LLCs like the majority of the cases these days? Is that the...
Yes, most of the people that come to me to form a business, whether it be a real estate related or other type of business, I recommend LLCs because it gives you personal exemption from liability. You can pass through taxes directly on your own tax return as opposed to being taxed twice. And by that I mean, if you were a corporation and you set up a corporation, you get a corporate tax on the profits made by the business, and then when the business distributes the profits to the stockholders get taxed. So there's double taxation there. Whereas if you have a limited liability company, then you don't have to have the tax on the LLC. It gets passed through directly on your own personal tax return, so you don't have the double taxation. But you also get the ability to not be personally liable, which is really very big.
That's very